Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. Hope everyone's doing well today, you guys. I can't believe it's already a weekend. My goodness. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into things, you guys. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right, y'all. Somebody could be making accusations, false accusations. They could be riding the line as far as what's legal and what's not legal. It may not be like enough to get the police or an attorney involved, but it's definitely enough to warn someone that what they're doing is bordering illegal. All right, let's get some overall energy. We have faked passing, and there's a gecko on here, so something about a reptile species. We have natural disaster. Somebody could have been trying to, or did, fake someone's passing, trying to say that this was natural, but they naturally passed away. Ooh, from medication or poison. This something about an affair. Somebody could have, okay, whoever said this could have been faking your passing. They could have said you had an affair with illicit substances, if you get what I'm saying, and that this was a natural disaster. This person could be a serial killer. Somebody could have met with other people to do this. Somebody had a meeting with others to plan this disaster. We have grandparent. Oh, here we go. I'm getting like grandparent life insurance or something. What else do we need to know about this grandparent? Betrayal, deceit, backstab. Somebody could have, somebody's not to be trusted here. They could have taken out their own grandparents. Oh, they could have caused their own grandparents to pass away. There could be proof of these things because of the meetings that they have that they're trying to keep hidden. Someone's trying to keep a passing of someone hidden. This could be a grandparent. Something about drama. You could be tired of this drama, sick of this deceit by these people. Ooh, and the police. The police could be sick of this drama as well. Something about a spouse and partner and social media. Something about a partner and social media could have got the police involved. And now they're looking into things. They could be looking into a cult. Oh, yeah. Bringing legal proceedings for them. They could be going to court. They could be needing protection. They could, ooh, we've got sexual protection. And I have to do that, you guys. It's YouTube. They're picky. So something about protection and promiscuous. So somebody could be looking into this cult, and what I'm getting is that this cult could actually be like sex, traffickers. So we've got promiscuous, sexual protection, and cult. So the police could be looking into this group of people. They could be dealing with legal proceedings. They could have also tried to poison or take someone out, a grandparent perhaps. This person, these people or person, this cult could be into causing serial endings for people. And they keep wanting to keep this secret about their home life, but they could be going to prison. Wow. Well, that tells us a lot, doesn't it? All right, let's get some clarification here, you guys. Meeting to cause an ending. These people could be meeting to cause endings for people. They could be going after people's grandparents. Keeping things hidden about a passing. Now this could be the actual passing was hidden, or this was something about that person passing was what they were trying to keep hidden. They were deceitful and not to be trusted when it came to a grandparent's passing. And you could know about this and be sick of this drama. I'm getting that there's multiple people involved in this. And when one person gets caught, they're all going to be caught. So they only essentially have to get one person to admit it, and once that one person admits things, they're all going to be going to jail or in prison. All right, let me get this other deck. It's kind of hard to access here. I've already shuffled these, y'all. Oh, fraud, inheritance. It literally just came out. I'm not going to take it, though. Not yet. All right. Just wanted to get those mixed up a little bit. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Can I get some clarification for faked passing? What does the collective need to know? Hating on your spiritual beliefs. You may have picked up that somebody was doing something illegal. You could have a very strong intuition. Somebody's hating on this because they're under judgment. Or someone's trying to make you under judgment for a passing. This is fake. Whatever somebody said is not even real. Crooked attorney. Somebody could have a crooked attorney. They are saying they're sorry, but are they really? So somebody could be saying they're sorry that they did something that they hated on your spiritual beliefs because now they're under judgment. A crooked attorney could also be under judgment when it comes to something to do with the passing of someone. This could be a karmic father that's under judgment. Them and their crooked attorney could be under judgment. This person, karmic father, could be hating on your spiritual beliefs. They could be very religious. Car crash. Something about a car crash could be significant here. This could be, this is clarifying natural disaster and poison or illicit substances. They could have been trying to create a natural disaster. Now someone's under judgment and they're literally paranoid. They could have hired an attorney, but this attorney is crooked. Z, somebody with the initial Z, first, middle, or last, could be involved. This could be your karmic father's initial, or this could be their crooked attorneys. Accidental passing. So we have faked passing and accidental passing. Somebody's paranoid because they were trying to make a poisoning or car crash look accidental. They're paranoid now because they're under judgment, or they're paranoid about coming under judgment. They could be worried about an affair coming out if they are judged within the system, the legal system. Burning or destroying evidence. This karmic father could be burning or destroying evidence of illicit substances or evidence when it comes to a passing. an accidental passing. Trust in the divine. So you could be trusting the divine has your back, as you should. One more for poisoning. Stepmother. So we've got karmic father and stepmother here, collective, are burning evidence because they were going to try to create a disaster. They could have wanted to cause a car crash or a poisoning that was going to end in accidental death. Wow. This has to be for money. There's no way people are going to do this. I'm just, wow. So your karmic father and stepmother could be involved. Sorry, I'm trying to get this straight. Okay. Clarify affair. Cover up. Y'all, what? Someone's trying to cover up an affair. They're trying to cover up a car crash. Come through, spirit. You can see through their BS. So you could be seeing someone's paranoid and under judgment. Highway to hell. Somebody got in a car crash on their highway to hell. Now they're paranoid and under judgment. This is not funny, but sometimes, you guys, spirit never ceases to amaze me on how, like, yeah, anyway. Oops. All right, clarify affair. What else do we need to know? Lacks direction. So this crooked attorney is lacking direction when it comes to something, trying to cover something up with a accidental passing in a car crash. They could have advised someone to burn evidence. Forged signature. Somebody could be burning evidence of a forged signature. This is your karmic father and stepmother. Let me mix these up a little bit more. All right. Can I get one more card for affair, Holy Spirit? Time to write a book about your life story pertaining to the stepmother and karmic father. I guess it could be a stepfather and yeah, so maybe it's time to write a book because you can see through their BS. You can see that they're trying to cover something up and that these people are on a highway to hell for whatever it is that they did, and they're under judgment that they are going to be on some sort of highway to hell because they tried to take out a chosen one. They met to take out a chosen one. Now, please remember, you guys, this is a general collective message, okay? This is not a personal reading, okay? So keep that in mind. Only take what belongs to you, if it even belongs to you, and leave the rest for if it's someone else's. Now, also, it's important to remember these readings are for entertainment purposes only. So I am not to be held responsible for your actions. I would never suggest that you make any major or any life decisions at all based on tarot, okay? And I feel the need that I have to start actually saying this, at least until I feel like, you know, people are getting it. But there's been comments that have been being spoken that it's clear people are not understanding that. So yeah, so if this isn't your reading, I hope it brings you some entertainment, okay? All right, clarify. So we've got chosen one, cover up, car crash, hating on your beliefs, your spiritual beliefs. So somebody here is hating on your spiritual beliefs because you trust in the divine and you know you're a chosen one. Somebody could have tried to cause a car crash to a chosen one, and they're trying to cover this up. Yeah, strength. Have strength right now, collective. You have strength of the divine. What goes around comes around. So this is lining right up with under judgment, paranoid, highway to hell. What goes around comes around. So these people are going to be judged in perhaps court. And if it's not under judgment in court, they are under judgment spiritually. They're paranoid. They will be under judgment because what goes around comes around. They could be getting like a lot of bad karma on this highway to hell for forging a signature. Local. So there's a local attorney here that lacks direction. You know, when I made that card, I wasn't even like thinking like, but yeah, interesting, right? Karmic feminine. There could be a karmic feminine that forged your signature. They're trying to burn or destroy this evidence. This karmic feminine is getting what comes to them. What goes around comes around. This karmic feminine could be related to your karmic father and stepmother. They forged the signature, which was a felony. They could have, this karmic feminine could have met up with someone to take out a chosen one. Somehow your karmic father and stepmother involved, 100% high honor. So you're this chosen one with high honor. Someone's trying to cover up something. They could have been trying to take someone out and hide this. This was of someone with high honor. They could have been trying to get you, this chosen one, in a car crash, and now they're trying to cover it up. Something about Mexico. Wow. Yeah, these people are paranoid. They're under judgment. They could be on a highway to Mexico. They're trying to keep this hidden because of a passing. So somebody could be hiding that they're going to Mexico because of this passing, and they don't want to be under judgment and go to, they're paranoid. Truth. So that's the truth. You could be like, moving on. I'm moving on. According to spirit. Life in prison. There could be a crooked attorney that's local to you that did something here with an accidental passing. They could be getting life in prison. And this is why someone's trying to, I just heard bust a move to Mexico. Okay? Like, I don't talk like that. Bust a move to Mexico. Ruin your reputation. Cares only about how they look to others and at your expense. So somebody's creating a facade about you because they are concerned about how they look when it is looking like they did something here to deserve this. All right, clarify hidden landlord. You could have a karmic feminine landlord that did something with your karmic father, forged a signature, or took a forged signature. Your landlord could be trying to keep something hidden because they don't want to go to jail or prison. DUI. Somebody could have a felony DUI because it ended in a car crash or something. Ooh. Felony DUI. Sorry. Wow, that's not good. Something about a karmic feminine landlord and your karmic father trying to destroy evidence. Somebody forged a signature. Pictures. Somebody could have done something with your pictures, a chosen one's pictures, that they're trying to cover up. Stalking. Somebody could be under judgment for stalking you. They could be stalking you on the Maps app specifically, so they're stalking your location. Or someone's being stalked all the way to Mexico. Somebody's extremely paranoid for what they did. They're being forced to sit down and do life in prison. Oh my God. They're being forced to sit down and do life in prison. Locally, because of something, a betrayal they did with a grandparent. They could be worried about people finding out, the justice system finding out that they caused an accidental passing, or what looked like a normal passing, a natural disaster, but it was actually illicit substances or poisoning. Angry. There could be a karmic feminine that's angry that they're being sat down. Somebody's angry, they're going to prison for the rest of their life. Trying to get you caught up. Lied to police. Somebody could have lied to police about you, collective. This could have been a karmic feminine that was a landlord. They could be angry. Somebody could have said you had a DUI or a felony DUI. Somebody's lying, like really lying. Somebody could have forged your signature. They're trying to cover up something that they did with a forged signature. Okay. Tried to orchestrate your downfall with pictures. This was a betrayal. One more, please. Dang. Left to you by military family. So somebody could be paranoid about being under judgment for something that was left to you by military family members. So this could be like military benefits that get passed on to someone when I don't know how it works, you guys, but I have heard, I don't know if it's still a thing, but I have heard that if you have somebody that's getting military benefits, when you pass, you get to give it to one person. Now, I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But somebody tried to orchestrate your downfall to keep you from getting something left to you by a military family. This was deceitful. This was a backstab. Final wishes. Someone's final wishes were to have you have this military benefits. My goodness, we are so tapped in. Plan. This was a plan. Someone's angry about this plan. Something didn't work out with your landlord. Your landlord could be going to jail for getting life in prison for being part of the situation. There could be a karmic feminine landlord that's angry that they got involved in this plan of trying to get you caught up. M. Somebody with the initial M, first, middle, or last, or Z. Forbidden. This was a forbidden plan to orchestrate your downfall. So somebody in your family, I'm assuming, could take this military benefit. One more for betrayal. The Most High has your back. So the Most High has your back from this forbidden plan, collective. You are being watched over. You are this 100% high honor chosen one. Somebody could have tried to provide pictures. Oh, because they're envious and jealous. They did this forbidden plan because they were envious and jealous of you. They could be getting a felony. So there could be a karmic feminine, a karmic father, and stepmother involved in something. Wow. And there's a witness. This karmic feminine landlord could actually be a witness. They might not be involved. Miracles are coming in for you. Hidden cameras. So hidden cameras could have caught something at your property. All right, let's get some more information. Which deck am I going to use now? Let me move some of these because I won't be able to shuffle. So someone's going to Mexico, huh? All right. Clarify fake passing, please, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about this? Thinking of you, crying, nostalgic, missing you. They could be saying they're sorry, but they hated on your spiritual beliefs because now they're under judgment. They could have hired a crooked attorney to do something, and now they're paranoid. It could be your karmic father and stepmother. They could be wanting to have a blunt, honest discussion with you. Or they had to have a deep conversation, blunt and honest, with an attorney. Or somebody wants to have a heart-to-heart with you, telling you that they miss you. They could be worried about being under judgment, so this is why they're doing this. This is perhaps a turning point and good things coming in for you. So this could be a turning point. Someone's doing this because they're worried about being under judgment. They could be coming in and bringing you some money about someone's passing because they're worried about going to jail. Honestly, I'm getting that's probably the best thing they can do right now. After giving you the cold shoulder, after distance being between you guys, they want to come in, tell you they miss you and love you. This could be a bunch of BS, to be honest with you. They could be finally detaching from their ego and realizing that what they did was wrong and that they actually have to come in and do this. This could be your karmic father and stepmother. Because they've been tiptoeing around something. They're trying to avoid getting caught for acting shady and sneaking around, doing stuff. These are key players. These are key players in this situation. Your stepmother and your karmic father. They're trying to avoid getting caught. They're paranoid now. I thought that card flipped out. They did way too much, collective. This could be, like, there could be a mother involved as well. So your mother, your karmic father and stepmother could all be involved in this. They all did too much. They overindulged in something. Now they're feeling all the feels. They could be talking often about how to get you under judgment for something. These people really, wow. Isn't that always the way it is? People do things with absolutely no care and no concern about your life, but now that their life is coming under judgment, they're feeling all the feels. Because what they did was wrong. They could have been, this was irrational behavior. They could have been saying, like, you were an addict or something like that, and hating on your spiritual beliefs. Yeah, they could have, this could be divine intervention, or somebody here was part of attacking you. They're now having to face their demons for what they did. This irrational behavior to cause some sort of disaster for you. Something to do with, like, medication or illicit substances or poison. Somebody could have tried to cause you a passing. Trying to act like this was accidental. No closure, cowardice, disappearing act. Yeah. These people want to do a disappearing act. Get on their highway to hell. All right, clarify illicit substances, please. Push-pull, power struggle, imbalance, stubborn. So these people are stubborn. They're just now trying to cover up what they did. They're paranoid. Red flag, warning signs. You could have seen the warning signs sides, something about taking sides. This was a risky situation that they chose to do to create this imbalance, this power struggle. They could have been saying you lack direction, that you're an addict. And this could be why they ghosted you or something. But these people play an essential role in something. They could have forged your signature. They could have forged your signature trying to cover something up. They could literally be considering going to Mexico Collective. Envy. Evidence. Unpredictable intentions. Caught. Betrayal. Hater. Spiteful. Jealousy. Envious. Wow. So this person's unpredictable intentions were because they were a hater and jealous. And there's actually proof of this. There's evidence. They may not have listened to the warning signs. You could have even warned these people to not do something. You could have told these people like, oh my gosh, like there's something going on. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm scared, blah, blah, blah. And you could have been like, well, I need to warn you guys, like I'm dealing with whatever. And they didn't even care that you were warning them. And that's how you could know they're involved in something. And now they're trying to cover that up. There's evidence of a forged signature. We have deuces, fed up, cutting ties and walking away. New love, learning each other, flirtation. Ooh, somebody could have contacted someone you were going to be dating and told them to walk away from you. Or this is somebody you were dating. They said to walk away. They could have said that you were having an affair with someone or doing something behind the scenes. I'm not getting that's the case. They could have told this person you were a rebound or you're on some sort of highway to hell when it comes to karma or something demonic. They could have said you have a DUI. Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged. So somebody could be getting guilty as charged for what they did to a chosen one. They're trying to cover up. This could have been to take out a chosen one. Whatever they did was a felony. So this could have been felony like poisoning. This person's in distress. Now they're trying to act with urgency. So you could have been warning these people of what was going on, and these were the people that were doing it. This is so... Ugh. Puzzled. They could be confused and perplexed how you know this. But you know this because you are connected to the divine. You could be trusting the divine to bring you the answers because these people sure as heck didn't. They could be puzzled as to how there's receipts for something, how there's evidence. And we have harmony in reverse. Peace, happiness, balance in reverse. So, yeah, whatever these people did, their life is really imbalanced, or they were trying to say this about you. They could have tried to get you in prison. Being, oh yeah, the Empress. Beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. Somebody was trying to cause problems with your balance, your peace, your happiness. You, this Empress energy. Empress could be masculine or feminine. Okay, we all hold these energies, the feminine and the masculine energy. So I'm not speaking that this is actually one particular person. I'm speaking on energy. So this is this Empress energy. Somebody who's confident, abundant. I always get like the Midas touch with this high value. Like you can turn anything into, oh yeah, now somebody's trying to run away. They're trying to run away from this felony that they did here to you. There's receipts and evidence of this, that they were trying to mess with your happiness and your peace. Yeah, now they're singing the blues. They're scared. They're in mental distress. They might be having nightmares, unable to sleep. Because, they have intense emotions about being swept up in something. So there's a karmic feminine, karmic father, and stepmother that are upset about being swept up in something. They could have been trying to procrastinate when it comes to something that they did. And now they're trying to beat the clock, is what I'm getting. You see he's running on time. So they could be trying to beat the clock when it comes to some sort of judgment. They could be swept up and trying to do something against you to cover up something. And you're this chosen one in high honor. And all they're doing is really technically causing more and more karma for themselves. More charges. Like all the charges together that they've done here could end up with life in prison. So these people could be doing this, have been doing this for a really long time even. Trying to procrastinate or delay something that they were swept up in. Or they were trying to get you, this Empress, swept up in something, collective, that wasn't. They could have said they had receipts. Yeah, we have red flags in reverse. So there were no signs. There were no signs you were involved. They could have said you were involved in a felony DUI. Yeah, they were secretly doing this, cold and detached. Saying that you were hiding a passing? Wow. Really? Am I seeing this right? Reconciliation, resolving issues and getting back together. Somebody could be coming back in trying to talk to you after they accused you of a felony DUI? Trying to get you life in prison? Wow. This says Netflix and chill, sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. Somebody could have been saying that. Somebody could want to reconcile. Somebody you dated may want to reconcile with you and resolve issues after they were sneaking around or had friends with benefits. They could be hurting, crying, depressed, in pain. This could be your energy as well, collective. Can I get one more, please? Mind games. Clarifying landlord. Immature. Mind games. Testing you. Analyzing you. Somebody actually went to your landlord to cause drama. The truth could be coming out about this scandal, collective, and everyone's involvement, including your landlord. Clarify grandparent. Yeah, they were freaking gossiping about you. This scandal's coming out. They were spreading rumors. Somebody was spreading rumors about you, collective, playing mind games. Telling your landlord you were going to do life in prison for a felony DUI. Excuse me. Somebody could have forged your signature on something. This could have been your karmic father. There's evidence of this. This could have been going on for a long time. Somebody was invested in this for a really long time. Somebody was in it to win it with their crooked attorney and their lies. They could have been laughing, getting joy out of this. But now they're financially incapable of making their house payment. They're getting repossessed assets, or they wanted you to have repossessed assets, but they could be getting karma for this. I just heard last laugh. It's really not a funny situation, but somebody could be getting the last laugh. Yeah, because they got caught red-handed. Secrets are being exposed. You're going to be surprised and shocked. Somebody could have walked in on you with someone, or, wow, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say you could have walked in on them with someone, but it could have been the other way, I guess. This is because they were stalking you. Somebody was childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim. They got caught lying, being immature. We have reading up, doing the research, learning more, and gaining insight. Regression, revisiting the past, missing someone. So somebody got caught reading up on you. Perhaps doing something with pictures. We have pictures out here twice now. They could be getting forced to sit down. They could be angry about this, about their own childish actions. Conflict resolution. Now they want to compromise, of course, about a betrayal that they've done. They want to bring you some sort of positive outcome because they, after trying to orchestrate your downfall, now they want to bring you this military benefits that were left to you when they were left by someone's final wishes. These people are obsessed. They were trying too hard. They were really dramatic when it came to some of the things that they were saying about you. This was their plan. To be a clown, doing the most. Now they're being forced to sit down, and they're angry about it because they did something forbidden. Because they were jealous and envious of you being left military family benefits. They only care about the way they look, collective. They don't care about anything else. Even if it's at your expense, they don't care about anything but their own, the optics of it. And you can see right through their BS. You could see the truth right through this BS. You already know that they are involved in something. So you can know your family's involved in something, and they could be getting prison time. You already knew what was going on because of your intuition. I can't make it up, you guys. You already know because you were guided by the divine telling you what has gone on. You could even know how this whole story is going to end. Hold on, I almost choked. So you could know how this thing's going to end. These people are going to be forced to sit down, perhaps be fighting charges of life in prison. Okay, so these all came out in reverse. Is the deck reversed? So somebody was stubborn. I'm going to take them on the upright because, yeah, just because I don't know. So somebody was really bossy and selfish when it came to something that was supposed to be left to you. This person was not having it, so they took a fast action to do something. Somebody could have been whining and dining another person, a masculine. And I saw Bonnie and Clyde that came out here as well. So there could be people that work together. You could be finding out the truth about someone in your family and a courtship. The wait is over. You're finally going to get these answers about this envious, jealous person that wants to come in now and resolve some conflict. Oh, shoot. Oh my God, y'all, there's so many cards out here. All right, can I get a couple more for betrayal? Fighting, trust issues, one-sided. So you could be finding out the truth about something, about someone's final wishes, and this plan to do something forbidden to orchestrate your downfall. This person's angry. They only care about how they look. And now that they're in trouble, they could be actually concerned. Things are heating up in this situation. People could be fighting. The ex. Love triangle. Oh my goodness. Somebody could be fighting with your ex that they have chemistry with. They could be obsessed with this ex, or this ex is obsessed with you doing the most. They could have cheated. Like, this person could have been with your ex. Now they're fighting. Something about them whining, dining your ex. And you could be like, oh my God, like, this person is so much drama. Oh, dirty money just came out in front of me. Laundering, stealing, illegal money. Two-faced. Now they're paranoid because they had a hidden lover that was your partner, or your partner had a hidden lover. They could be trying to say they were not intimate with them, but they're actually really toxic and have no self-love. They were trying to date your person, and now they're looking at pictures of you. One more for betrayal. Making it rain, money, manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, promotional entrepreneur. So this is going to be ending with you getting unexpected money. This could be military benefits that were left to you after a family member tried to take them or cover it up. They're being forced to sit down. They're angry. They may be contemplating going to Mexico because they're paranoid about being under judgment. Not only are they paranoid about being under judgment, but they're also paranoid about going to hell. They're on this highway to hell for what they did to an Empress energy. A crooked attorney could be playing mind games. All right. Somebody could always be blaming you about something. Jay could always be blaming you. All right, let's get some information from this deck. Passed on friend or family member. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Pisces, unavailable. Passed on friend or family. It's supposed to say friend or family, but it says friend. I'm going to keep it out because I need to update it. But somebody could be a Pisces. You could be a Pisces. They could be a Pisces. You could be unavailable to even talk to them. If you're this Pisces, you may be making yourself unavailable because of what they did when it came to a passing. Your mother. Your mother. You may be making yourself unavailable to your mother because of this betrayal. Wow. O, somebody with the initial O could be involved. 2020. Somebody with the initial M or O or Mo, M-O-Z, Mo's involved in something in 2020 with your mother. Your mother could be a Pisces, you could be a Pisces. Cancer. Somebody could have cancer, or this could be about somebody having cancer. You could have you could be a Cancer, or they could be a Cancer. Or something about someone having cancer in 2020. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do I need to know? What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? 3. Something about 3. March. You could be a March Pisces. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Soulmate. E. Somebody with the initial E, first, middle, or last, could also be involved. Aries, K, 2015. So there could be an Aries involved in something. An Aries could be involved with someone with the initial K for something that happened in 2015. T. Somebody with the initial T could be involved. A Leo. A Leo could be involved with something that happened in 2020 and 2021. What else do we need, Holy Spirit? Sagittarius. We have good looking on the outside, but ugly on the inside. I'm not saying a Sagittarius is that. I'm just saying that, I mean, somebody could be. M. We have the initial M again. M-O-M. We have mom that's being spelled out here. So someone's mother could be good looking on the outside, but ugly on the inside. A. Somebody with the initial A, M, O, or E. We have the word Mo out here. M-O-E. Somebody could go by Mo. We have super devoted. Somebody could have been, Mo could have been super devoted to something here. We have no. Yeah, no manifesting. So somebody could be trying super devoted to create a problem with your manifestation abilities. Female from your past. So somebody is a female from your past that could have been super devoted to doing something here. Something about a Gemini in 2015 or 2020 or 2021. Could be involved in something. A betrayal. Oh my goodness! Y'all, I literally said it before I could even see the card. You gotta be kidding me. Y'all. I don't even know what to say. Well, I do, but yeah, sometimes I... Okay. C could be involved. Wow. Wow. U. C-U. Look at this. C-U. Someone could be, initial could be C-U. Or C-U. Somebody was a betrayal. You could see them. Your mother and betrayal just popped right out. I grabbed one card and I grabbed betrayal and your mother was stuck to it. So you could be like, I see you, mother. I see your betrayal. Started in 2015. Still going on. Yeah, because somebody's selfish. Something about another lover. Somebody could have said you were selfish and you had another lover. They could have said this to your partner. A. O. Mentally, ABUSE. Protect yourself from B. I. Somebody's getting caught in lies. Something about sleeping with a friend with the initial T or W in 2018. E. Could have been flirting with others in front of you. Crazy in love. L could be involved. And emotionally unbalanced. Somebody's trying to always one-up you. They could have done this 4 times. Where are we at on time? Whew. Something about 1974. What else do we need to know? We have love and nice guy. You could have a nice guy coming in, collective, that's going to love you in a relationship. Where is this nice guy? Let me know in the comments. Is he coming yet? Self-love and real love. So there's going to be a real love coming in here, collective, for a relationship for you. You're going to be enamored with this person and they're going to be nice. Your ancestors are sending you, this earth angel, a gift of love. The reason I don't actually talk more about intuition and gifts, spiritual gifts, and connecting to the Most High is because sometimes it scares people. And it basically it challenges people's beliefs that these things don't exist. And so when you are right in someone's face and you prove that these things exist, it scares the bejesus out of people. And so that being said, like, I don't, talk about it. I don't talk about it with my family. I don't walk around saying, oh, I have spiritual gifts. Like, that is not something I've ever done and would never do. But anyways, I don't talk about it more. And I have these times where I'm doing readings where I'm really tapped in and you can tell, and I don't make a big deal out of it. But that one was really, really easy to be able to see, as a lot of them are. I've been doing, I'll do signs with this deck right here, right? And I'll say I'm sensing like there's an Aries involved, and then Aries will pop out. Or a Capricorn, and Capricorn will pop out immediately. So, I know that these things are happening, these signs, these synchronicities, they happen to all readers. But for it to be, that obvious in your face, it's needing to be shined a light on. Okay, so we have rising star, poverty, and sweetheart. So somebody was trying to do something here to you, this earth angel sweetheart, who's a rising star. They wanted you in poverty, collective. Somebody can be born in 77, 62, 74, 84, 59, 61, or April. Holy Spirit, what else do we need? Something about somebody trying to manipulate divinity. So somebody could have been pulling strings, lying about you, this sweetheart rising star, saying that you are manipulating people with divination. You got to be kidding me. And they were trying to perhaps put you in. This could have been a soulmate. They were trying to perhaps say that you're lying. Something about a house. in 2020. Somebody could have done something in a house or with a house. They tried to manipulate something. Somebody could be born April 20th or 21st or 15th. Yeah, somebody could have been trying to manipulate someone with the expectation of causing you to lose a house by false documentation. They could have lied on a document saying you did something you did not do. They could have sandwiched this lie in between truths so it would look like it was real. This soulmate person could have been a mother, father, step-parent, a partner, a co-worker. Take it how it resonates, okay? But soulmates, just like my dog was a soulmate, so, you know, take it how it resonates. And I miss her so much. Intuitive Kev. So intuitively, you could have already known that somebody did something here, lying on you with an expectation to take a house. They could have tried to manipulate a relationship as well as things about you. Like there could have been, I don't really want to say it. We'll see if it comes out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. We have travel, bliss, and child. Somebody could have said something about, ooh, this is weird. I've never got this before. Somebody could have accused you of traveling for love. Oh, my battery's about to go dead, y'all. I can tell. Okay, I'm going to have to wrap this reading up, you guys. I don't want it to cut out, okay? But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Sorry, my battery's about to die. Bye!